Aicha Kelley, and I am here at Blackburn Hall with Peg Doyle from Wellness and You, and this is an encore presentation. Thank you for coming back. And can you tell us, we're going to talk about my age group and midlife health in women.
Yes, Aicha, and thank you so much for having me back. When I think of midlife, it's way beyond your years.
Thank you.
But in general terms, I think of women at midlife as being between 45 and 60. Not that most women will live to be 120, but a few will. And so what I am really interested in is women at that age, at midlife, tend to get very smart and give up the concept of dieting because they figure out that dieting is a period of restraint, of restriction, of restricted calories, and it isn't sustainable. And while on a diet women may lose weight, they typically tell the story that as soon as I stopped, I gained all the way back and a little bit more, and it was so frustrating, and I don't want to do that anymore. So they learn that it's not about diet and calorie restriction. It's really about how do I stay healthy. Well, that becomes more important, and that's where I like to step in and support women. So that what I look at with women at midlife is it's really a crossroads. It's a time where they may be going through personal change in that their kids are growing if they have a family, and going through that push-pull of still being a mom but encouraging the kids to take more responsibility. So they're going through social changes within their family. They may also be at a point where they're really on a career path and are putting a lot of energy into that. So they recognize how important their health is. There's a lot going on in life at midlife, and so really important to look at how they can stay healthy. So that's the kind of woman I
So what are some of the things, if someone came to you for nutritional support, what are some of the things that you would suggest that they do?
Well, it's really very simple and very complex. The simple part is that the best way to eat is to have simple whole foods, not prepared foods, but foods that don't come in a box, don't come in a bottle, but that you find in the produce section, the fruits and vegetables, the whole grains, in the meat, to go for meats that don't have hormones or antibiotics, really fresh, simple foods, and finding a way within their lifestyle to have them available, to be able to prepare them and to eat them in a mindful way so that they're getting enough nourishment but not too much. They're not overeating. So it's really tuning into a woman's body and what she might need.
Now, a woman's body, I feel like this age I'm hearing of more people getting sick and having illnesses, and luckily many are, surviving them and getting through them compared to a few years ago. But what are some of the things, if you already have an illness, what are some of the things you would suggest they do?
Well, there are three things. Look at your food, look at your exercise or movement, and look at your emotions. Those are all factors in our wellness or lack of wellness. So I think that one of the first things women can do who have had an illness is look at what have I been doing up until now that may have contributed to my becoming susceptible to an illness, and what can I do differently going forward. and to really hold on to that belief that wherever we are, we can get better. Because we really can. I've seen it in women who have recovered from breast cancer, from chronic conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, from type 2 diabetes. It's amazing what can happen when you take care of yourself with your food, with your emotions, and with your movement. When I talk about movement, I don't like to talk about gyms or personal trainers, although for some people those are wonderful tools, but for all of us it's about movement. If you look at little kids, they throw themselves on the ground 100 times a day and never have an ache or pain. By midlife, we spend a lot of time doing just what we're doing now, sitting. Yeah. And you can sit and work at a desk job, but get up often and move around, stretch.
It's so very simple, yet so difficult. You know, it's what you put into your body, and then it's what you make your body do.
Exactly.
But I think that if people come and visit you, you'll be great motivational and focused. I think that's what a lot of people are lacking, is the focus, and everything that's out there, everything on the internet is telling people different things, and I think you're a great resource. Well, so thank you for coming to talk to us today, and I think you'll be back, and what will we talk about when you come back?
Well, I think that we can talk more about women at midlife and get more specific about how to plan and prepare healthy meals on a regular basis, because sometimes it feels overwhelming, but when you get a system down, it really becomes second nature.
Okay, so thank you very much,
Peg.
Peg Doyle from Wellness and You in Westwood, and we will put all your phone number up on, and you have a website. Can you just tell us what that is?
The website is Wellness and You, and there are many, many articles on health and nutrition, on that, as well as stress management. I also have a blog that people can access through the website.
And she sends daily, weekly tips out that I love. So thank you. I look forward to receiving those. So we'll see you soon. Thank you, Aicha Kelley and Peg Doyle.
Thank you.